The next one that I want to show you is, so this one, again, we're going through a back door to be able to get to it. Britannica School is a database that the school needs to subscribe to. And if they have not subscribed to it, we're going to go through this back door. So I just, in my Google search, I put Access Britannica School. And it comes up with Britannica School here. We don't want to click that. We want to click Select Learning for any level. When we click on that, it takes us to, ta-da, we happen to be in a particular education department's access. So if we want to look at elementary school level articles, middle school level articles, or high school level articles, we can click on any of those. So if you're in 8th standard, you might want to try the middle school articles because they might be a little bit easier to understand. Or if you're in 10th or 11th standard and you're having difficulty with the reading level of the high school articles, you can also search the middle school. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I'm just going to click on high school. And what it does is it brings up, there's just so much here that you can do. So it gives you kind of news of the day, just articles that you can read that are just interesting. If you want to look at biographies, if you want to tour the US, if you want an atlas, if you want to compare countries, lots of different things. Then we have flash facts down here on this day, like what happened on a particular day. So lots and lots of things. But to do a okay, so we're clicking article browse, and that takes us to where we can search for specifically for articles. So look at all these different topics. This is a great place, regardless of what you are wanting to do for your research paper. So you have sports and recreation, technology, society, math and science, life processes. So for biology class, if you want to do some research, more further research on a particular topic in biology, you can actually come here. So Britannica is an encyclopedia, meaning that it's shortened versions of information on a lot of topics. Okay, so you have, look at history class, you could type in things, arts and literature. So not only is this site great for doing research papers, but it's also really good for using and learning more about the topics that you're studying in other classes. So again, you can search here in the search bar at the top, and I'm going to search for coral reefs. And let's search and see what happens. So there's two different things that happened with coral reefs. They also have down here, and I want you to see this, it also has related searches. So images related to this search. So if you want to put an image in your presentation, maybe you're doing a PowerPoint or something like that, you can look at the images, and then if you want, you can go up here to where it's see all images. So there's going to be even more pictures. So here are some articles. There's just a couple. And maybe if I want to see, maybe coral reefs doesn't give me enough information. So maybe I want to go into my search and I want to type climate change and enter that. And again, you want to try a couple of different things. Your first search may not bring up what you're looking for. So again, here's climate change. Again, there's some images. So there's graphs, there's photos, there's videos. These are actually little videos that you can watch, which is kind of cool. So if I just click on this first one, climate change, it's going to bring up the information about climate change. So it has an introduction. Again, there's pictures, which is kind of cool. There's a chart. But you can look down here. It's almost like reading the chapter in a book. So you have evidence for climate change, causes of climate change within the human lifespan. So there's lots of topics under climate change that are going to be found here. So you have the introduction. Here's Earth systems. Again, some great pictures. Any of these words that are in blue, you can click on to find out the definition or to go to more information about that if you don't know what it is. Here's a little video that happens. Another graph. So tons and tons of information that you can use on any topic. So again, this is just, it's very visual, this site. It's designed for kids, for students, and so it's very easy to use. So again, you can print up here. So I'm going to circle. So I'm going to circle print. You can, sorry, I have to keep changing back. You can print, you can cite. So citing is very important. Again, like the other databases, you will need to have those citations for every article that you take notes on. You can translate it. So if you need to translate it into another language, you might even be able to translate it into Hindi. You can give it a try. If you want to have the article read to you, you can click on the speaker and it will read it to you. And then if you want to increase the font or decrease the font, which is the size of the type, you can do that. So if you're finding it difficult to read and you want to have bigger type, you can click on the font sizes. So these, again, all great, amazing tools. You can also send it somewhere. You can send it to your phone. You can send it to an email, anything like that. Okay. So they also have on these tabs at the top here, it has the article, which is what we're looking at. If you click on images and videos, it's going to bring up every image and video that is in this article. So you can just look at the images and videos. So here's everything that's in the article. So you can watch these videos, you can look at the images. Again, this is such a great learning tool for you guys. And then you can look at related. So what are some related topics or ideas to climate change? It's going to give you suggestions. What are some other articles I can look at? And it has all these other different things related to climate change, people, ideas, global warming, greenhouse effects, seasons. All of these are going to be individual articles, which also have images and related articles. So again, you can just keep looking and looking and looking. So this is just an awesome website for doing all kinds of research, even just for your class or even just for fun. Look up a topic, watch some videos, look at some pictures. Great, great resource.